Welcome to the Perfect Perception channel, where we dive into the depths of gaming. Today we're venturing into the battlefield of the Call of Duty franchise, ranking the top 5 hardest campaigns. These are the missions that push you to your limits, challenge your strategic skills, and demand your utmost concentration. From intense combat scenarios to complex strategy requirements, we're looking at the campaigns that truly test your mettle. So, without further ado, let's get into the countdown. Kicking off our list at number 5, we have Call of Duty 2. This game, released in 2005, took the first-person shooter genre to an entirely new level of immersion and intensity. With its relentless AI and a range of missions that kept gamers on their toes, it's easy to see why this game makes our list of the toughest Call of Duty campaigns. One of the biggest challenges that players faced in Call of Duty 2 was the AI. The enemies in this game are ruthless and unyielding, never missing a chance to take you down. They're cunning, they're strategic, and they're always ready for your next move. This level of challenge forced players to think on their feet, plan their attacks, and use their resources wisely. The game also boasts a variety of missions, each one harder than the last. From the snowy fields of Russia to the desolate streets of war-torn Germany, each mission presents a unique set of challenges that test your skills and patience. Whether it's a stealth mission that requires precision and timing, or an all-out assault where you're outnumbered and outgunned, each mission in Call of Duty 2 is a test of your mettle. What adds an additional layer of difficulty is the game's commitment to historical accuracy. From the weapons you wield to the uniforms you wear, every detail in Call of Duty 2 is meticulously researched and recreated. This attention to detail extends to the game's missions as well, which are based on real-life events from World War II. This means that the strategies you need to employ and the challenges you face are grounded in reality, adding an extra layer of difficulty that you won't find in many other games. Call of Duty 2 definitely sets the bar high for challenging campaigns. It's a game that demands your full attention and rewards you with an experience that's both thrilling and satisfying. But as tough as this game is, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's see what's next. Coming in at number 4, we have the game that started it all, Call of Duty 1. This trailblazer in the world of first-person shooters, released back in October of 2003, set the stage for all the epic Call of Duty games that followed. But don't let its age fool you. Call of Duty 1 is no walk in the park. Unlike its successors, this game doesn't offer the comfort of regenerating health. Once you're hit, you're hit. There are no health packs or magic potions to restore your vitality. Every bullet counts, every move could be your last. This unforgiving nature of Call of Duty 1 demands a level of tactical skill and quick thinking that later games don't always require. And then there's the intensity of the firefights. Call of Duty 1 doesn't believe in easing you into the action. From the moment the first bullet flies, you're thrust into the heart of battle. Enemies are relentless, their bullets are deadly, and their numbers seem endless. The game's AI is ruthless, constantly keeping you on your toes, forcing you to adapt and overcome. Gone are the days of running and gunning. In Call of Duty 1, a more strategic approach is needed. You have to use the environment to your advantage, find the perfect vantage points, and pick your battles wisely. The margin for error is slim, but the satisfaction of victory is immense. But it's not just about the gunfights. Call of Duty 1 is a masterclass in storytelling. It perfectly captures the chaos and brutality of war, making you feel every bullet, every explosion. It's a visceral and raw experience that leaves a lasting impression. Call of Duty 1 is a classic challenge for any gamer, but it's not the toughest out there. Its exacting demands and relentless pace make it a worthy contender on our list, but there are still 3 more games to discuss, so hold on to your controllers, folks. We're just getting started. If you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to like and subscribe to the Perfect Perception channel for more informative videos like this. Your support helps us create more content that you love. Now let's continue with our countdown. Claiming the 3rd spot on our list, we have Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare. This game truly made a mark in the realm of first-person shooter campaigns. Its high-octane action, challenging missions, and a variety of enemy types make it a thrilling ride that's not for the faint-hearted. One of the standout missions that gamers often have a hard time with is the infamous no fighting in the war room. The mission is a roller coaster of tension and action, where you infiltrate a launch facility and have to disarm 2 nuclear warheads in a race against the clock. The time limit, coupled with the constant threat of enemy fire, makes it a nerve-wracking experience that pushes your skills to the limit. The enemy variety in modern warfare is another factor that amps up the difficulty. From well-armed soldiers to attack dogs, each enemy type requires a different strategy to take down. You'll need to adapt on the fly, changing your approach depending on the situation. This constant need for adaptation makes the game's combat both challenging and engaging. Speaking of combat, Modern Warfare is fast-paced and requires quick reflexes. The game doesn't give you much time to think or plan your moves. You need to act fast or you'll find yourself respawning. This fast-paced combat, combined with the game's high difficulty level, makes for a campaign that's as tough as they come. But it's not just about the challenge. Modern Warfare's campaign is also memorable for its storytelling, offering a gritty and realistic portrayal of war that stays with you long after you've finished the game. It's a testament to the game's quality that despite its difficulty, millions of players around the world have braved its challenges and come out the other side. Modern Warfare's campaign is a test for any gamer, but there are 2 more that are even tougher. Coming in at a close second, we have Call of Duty 3. This game is a tour de force of relentless challenges that will test even the most seasoned gamers. The campaign of Call of Duty 3 is a masterclass in complexity, blending a variety of objectives that require strategic thinking, quick reflexes, and a keen understanding of the game's mechanics. From securing high-value targets, defending key positions, to executing daring sabotage missions, each objective is a puzzle that demands a unique approach. The game doesn't hold your hand, forcing you to think on your feet and adapt to ever-changing battlefield conditions. But the real kicker in Call of Duty 3 is the combat mechanics. The game takes a realistic approach to warfare with limited health, scarce ammunition, and a weapon handling system that's as unforgiving as it is rewarding. You can't just run and gun your way through this campaign. Instead, you'll need to use cover effectively, aim your shots carefully, and always be aware of your surroundings. One wrong move can mean the difference between victory and a quick trip to the game over screen. And let's not forget about the enemy AI. Call of Duty 3's foes are far from pushovers. They're smart, aggressive, and relentless. They'll flank you, suppress you, and use grenades to flush you out of cover. They're not just obstacles to overcome, but formidable adversaries that require careful planning and precise execution to defeat. In short, Call of Duty 3 is a beast of a campaign. It's a test of both your tactical acumen and your twitch reflexes, a gauntlet of challenges that will push you to your limits. But as difficult as it is, it's also incredibly rewarding. Every victory feels earned. Every objective completed is a triumph. And yet, as grueling as Call of Duty 3's campaign is, believe it or not, there's one that's even more challenging. Call of Duty 3 is a beast of a campaign, but there is one that is even more challenging. And finally, the hardest Call of Duty campaign is none other than World at War. This game is a beast of its own, a war-torn gauntlet that pushes the boundaries of what a Call of Duty campaign can be. From the get-go, World at War throws you into the thick of battle with relentless enemies that push you to your limits. The brutality of the campaign is unparalleled, making every victory feel hard-earned and every defeat a lesson in humility. But the true test lies in the infamous Heart of the Reich mission. This mission is a crucible, a brutal test of your skills and grit. The onslaught of enemies is unyielding, and the stakes are higher than ever. Every corner turned, every bullet fired, every grenade thrown could mean the difference between victory and defeat. World at War doesn't hold your hand. It demands your best and rewards you with a sense of accomplishment that few other games can match. It's a testament to the unforgiving nature of war, and a reminder of the bravery and determination required to see it through. World at War stands as the pinnacle of challenging Call of Duty campaigns. Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments below. That wraps up our countdown of the top 5 hardest Call of Duty campaigns. From the daunting battles in Call of Duty 2 to the relentless warfare in World at War, these campaigns surely test your mettle. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned to the Perfect Perception channel for more gaming content.